I am replacing these number 6 metric bolts with these 1/4" machine screws, and they're not the best because they're flathead, but they do the job. And that's what's so interesting, is that these holes, which were intended for number 6 metric, didn't need to be drilled out at all, which means they were drilled larger than they should have been in the first place. So, I would not only recommend replacing the bolts with larger ones, I would think that this would be a requirement, something that you would have to do in order for your mounting system to be solid. So the other thing of note is that this aluminum piece here is also slightly larger than a number 6 metric, and it does accommodate a 1/4" bolt without any trouble. And I was able to use the same metal spacer that I had already ground down to fit earlier. All I had to do was take this piece and clamp it down in one of these types of wrenches and hold it still on a drill press while I drilled it out with a 1/4". And you're going to have to pick a sacrificial bit, or unless you have a metal bit, which I don't, so I just kind of picked an extra one to sacrifice. And it goes on fine after I did that, but these threaded spacers, which are the culprit originally, and these are the reason why those bolt mounts would fail before, these guys need to be completely replaced, because now we're using a 1/4", and this is number 6 metric threaded. So I gotta toss this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 1/2" aluminum rod stock from Lowe's into the right sizes, and I'm going to drill the holes with my drill press through the length of this. And whereas up until this point a drill press wasn't really necessary, now it kind of is. So if you're going to install one of these Cyclone 3000 watt motor kits, you really do need a drill press.